So I'm really sorry for my microphone. I will try to make it as hearable as possible. So let's get into it. These are my characters, the Penguin and Mr. Lion. They're going to face off each other here in Microsoft Paint. But before that, let me explain the rules and what is what. First off, both characters have 100 HP. When it reaches 0, they lose. Now, A stands for attack and D stands for defense. The sum of A and D must be equal to 30 or less. Both of them have 3 regular spells and 1 ultimate. Ultimate has a condition to it. That is, to AFK 3 turns before you can use it. Other spells can be used during your turn or during enemy attack for defense. So let's break down these spells for each character. Now, Penguin has a regular spell that's called Body Slam. It deals 20 HP of worth of damage. You can use it 3 times, once per turn. The second spell is called Evade. If you get number 1 or 3 on dice, you can evade an enemy attack. It's activated whenever enemy attacks. Okay, this is called passive spell. This is why it has infinity number. Now, this spell can only be used once, and it's called Heal. The spell heals 2 HP for 5 turns, but however, it refreshes whenever evade is successfully cast. So whenever you evade an attack, you can refresh the duration of the heal. Now, the ultimate spell is called United We Stand, and it adds 2 more penguins to battle. The penguins have the same spells, however without evade passive. Even the regular main penguin loses the passive. Now, but they have refreshed Body Slam and Heal. Now, as for Mr. Lion, he has Soul Burst, a spell which deals 15 HP worth of damage. The second spell is Block. He can block one attack, and he can only use it once. Now, spells like Block and Evade can only block or evade attacks from regular spells or basic attack. They can't block from ultimate spells. Ultimate spells are called ultimate because nothing but another ultimate spell can block it. Now, he has an Ignite spell. Now, this is G. It takes 5 damage worth of health, damage per turn, and it lasts for 2 turns. However, it refreshes whenever you activate your Soul Burst once again, so it refreshes its duration for 2 next turns. And his ultimate spell does 2 times the damage already done till now. So basically, if our penguin is damaged to 50 health and you activate ultimate spell, he will instantly die. Now, that's it for the character description. Now let's get started with battle. Penguin will start first because he is on the left. And let's use a regular attack. We're going to use Brush for our attack animations. He's using 5 damage worth of an attack, and this is it. He's going to damage him. And our character is damaged. He loses 5 armor. So he's left. Oh sorry, it's D for defense. It's left on 10 defense. Now, if our character, Mr. Lion, does nothing for the next turn, his defense is going to increase to 15. Now, defense regenerates whenever you are AFK, but he is not going to do nothing. It's his turn now, and he's going to attack Penguin. Now, Penguin has no defense, so he loses HP for 15 health. The thing is, you have to roll the dice, but since we might win on the dice, we are not going to use that. So, Penguin is now on 85 HP. His armor is... oh, okay, sorry, defense. His defense is never going to regenerate above 0 because his starting defense is 0, and his defense is never going to regenerate above 15 because his starting defense is 15. Now, we are going to use passive now. I really have to use some sort of a dice, so I'm going to flip a coin because I don't have dice with me, and that will give him 50% chance, even though you say 33% chance, but they're not really fighting, so it doesn't really matter, and I haven't used it first time. So yeah, it is activated from the first round, and we'll say that I didn't get 1 or 3 on the dice which I chose in the spell. Now we have to use spells. I mean, we don't, but this guy can just AFK and use his ultimate because our attack is really low. So we're gonna use this spell once. No, yeah, we have 2 left. Sorry, this is number 2. So we're going to use Body Slam on our opponent, and the interesting thing is that it's going to remove his defense to 0 and remove only 10 HP. So he's going to be on 90 HP. Now you might say this is unfair because this guy can just AFK and fill his HP, but this game doesn't necessarily have to be balanced. This character might be too weak, he might be too strong, you never know. We're going to see. You can never remove your attack unless you have a spell that removes an attack. I mean attack to 0. The attack will not regenerate itself. At least, I don't know, maybe even attack can regenerate itself if you have a spell that removes an attack. But if ultimate removes an attack, that attack will not regenerate itself. And if ultimate removes defense, that defense will not regenerate itself during the AFK turns. Now as for our next character, we want to use the third spell. It's called Ignite. Now I have no idea if it will hit, but we'll see right now. Okay, it did hit, so the character is on 80 HP and he's burned. So since we have Ignite, we're going to draw Ignite here. Now this Ignite is going to tell us what turn it is. It has 2 turns right now. Now our penguin is going to use I don't know, let's use heal. Now, let's use heal. Okay, he has 0 times, but heal is special. Heal does not remove his turn completely, so he can use this spell once again. So he's going to have 1 more time to use it. Now his heal is going to increase his HP by 2, and now he has 82 HP. He's going to use Body Slam, and Body Slam is going to hit this guy again. He's not going to block right now. This is 70. I just don't know how to type right. Okay. Now the heal is going to heal him once, and his turn is once again. Since his first turn is once again, his Ignite is going to be on 1 turn, and this guy is going to lose 5 more HP, so he's on the 78. If I do not really suck, it's 77, sorry. 77. I really suck at math, so let's do this. So let's add it to look like 7s and not 1s. Now since Ignite is only 1 turn away, he has to use this spell. It's going to call its Soul Burst. So let's see if Soul Burst will work or not. And Soul Burst does work, so he loses 15 more HP, so Evade really sucks even though it's 50% chance to work. So now he is on 62 HP. Now this guy ends his turn. He was not AFK, so his defense is not rising, and so it's Penguin's turn again, and he's healing himself to 64. And it lasts for 5 turns. I forgot to say. Okay, this is our heal. And it had 5 turns at the start. Now he has 4 turns. And we're going to remove that because next time he has 3 turns. I'm only counting on evade. Now, since Penguin has no idea what to do, he's going to use Body Slam, even though he should probably just AFK, but we're not going to do that. He's going to use Body Slam again, but this time this guy is going to block it. So Body Slam is going right down to ally this guy is using block, and it's bouncing off right here. So it doesn't affect this character, but he can't use block anymore. Now then, it's his turn again, and since Ignite worked, he had 2 turns, and now he has 1 turn again, once more, and he's going to lose this amount of HP, and he's going to be on 59 thanks to the Ignite. Alright then, Soul Burst was used only once. He's going to use it until he uses it all. so he's gonna use it one more time again. So let's see if that worked. And somehow it worked. This is all in luck. And he's on 44 HP. 44 HP, and there are once again 2 turns. Now he only has one more time to use Ignite, and Penguin has nothing to do, so he's going to AFK. AFK, and he's left with 2 turns, and he's going to heal to 46 HP. Now this is his current HP, 46. Now we can delete all of this, since we know that his current HP is 46, we don't really need all this information. It's completely useless. It doesn't really matter, so I'm going to delete it. Never mind, it's confusing, so I'm just going to type here 46. I mean, the brush and the eraser tool is really bad. I'm probably using the highest size, and it's quite useless. Anyway, so it's Penguin's turn once again, and he healed himself to 46, and he's AFK, so it's his turn. So we're just going to type in the AFK count, like AFK, and he had 1 turn AFK. He needs 3 turns to use his United We Stand ability. Now, this guy is going to use his spell once again, because he's going to burn him. It burns 5 damage, so it's 41 HP. So it has 1 more turn. And let's see if that worked. Or did our Penguin finally evade it? And he did evade it, so it doesn't damage him at all. Now, this guy lost his turn. He's going to AFK. He's on the second AFK turn, and it's his turn again. Now, instead of attacking like an idiot, he's going to AFK as well. So it's his AFK count. AFK. Since he AFK'd once, he's gaining 5 defense. Now, it's Penguin's turn again, and he's going to AFK once again. Now, we don't forget about this, he evaded once, so he has 5 more turns, and since it activated once more, he's left on 4 turns, and he has 43 HP right now. So this is untrue. We're going to remove that. He has 43 HP, and all of this is untrue as well, so it doesn't really matter. The AFK count is his third AFK count, and next time he's going to be able to use his ultimate. Now this guy has 1 and now second AFK, so his armor is actually 10 once again. And Penguin's turn, he's going to use his ultimate. Now he has his 2 more selves. Okay, let's add them up. There they are. Okay, two of them are characters as well. Now together they have 15 damage, and 2 of them actually have all the spells refreshed. But he lost his evade. Now, since this guy is going to AFK, now 3 of them can attack or use spells. Now 2 of them are going to use his first spell, so let's give them a spell count. They're going to type in like this, and they have 2 spells, both of them, one of which is heal, another is. Now they share HP, so they basically had 43 HP times 3. So it's 109. Okay. So this is how many HP this guy has right now. I mean 3 of them have right now. I know it sounds unfair, but let's be honest. This is Crazy War. It doesn't really have to be fair. He has more than maximum HP, but that doesn't really matter. Now the heal is on 3rd turn and 3 more turns left on the heal, and he has 2 more HP. Now you know that it's going to be extremely OP if he uses his heals right now. Now he's on 32. Okay, he has 132 HP. If these guys use their heals, he's going to get healed a lot faster. As you can see, it's really OP. but it doesn't really matter because this guy will use his ultimate and it will deal a lot of damage. Now we'll see how much. This guy has wait, they're on 2 times, and this guy is 2 times because we'll use it once on both of them. Both of them used it once, so it's 20 and 20. So it's 40 damage of body slam, and since this guy's armor refreshed, it's back on Nolo, 0. And we have 30 damage less than this, and it's 40 HP. This guy's on 40 HP, but he evaded all 3 of his AFK moves, and now he can use his ultimate. Since he's using his ultimate, and his ultimate is really big, so we're going to write it down, drop it down. Ultimate is Soul Assumption ultimate. So basically these things fly around, it doesn't really matter, just for fun. And now let's calculate the damage. It's 2 times the all damage hit done till now. Our Penguin has 132 HP now. I will tell you why Penguin just died. Because he was on... He had healed himself for a lot. Now, we have 3 spells of 15 damage. And only 2 worked, okay. So that's 30 damage. We have DPS, so let's go back to the first move. It was 5. Then 5 again. Then this thing refreshed it, so we did 5 and 5. Now, since we refreshed it 2 times, we know that it is 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. And before that, it hit him 2 times. So that's 10. And that's 30. 30 plus 30 is 60. And plus 15, that's 75. Times 2, that is 140 damage. Oh, sorry, 150 damage. That means that this guy lost 150 HP. And he's dead, so ultimate spells are really OP. This guy won, our Penguin lost. And that's it for today. That's all I wanted to show you. If you like the game, you can play with your friends and have fun. Till next time.